Okay guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be reacting to top 5 gamings, the future of season 13, chapter 2, season 3, and yeah, let's get into it.
Will be flooded, but only certain POIs. With that said, we assume that most of these locations will be floating. I know that sounds kind of confusing, so let me explain.
Okay, so basically what's happened is they're explaining that, well, he's explaining that if half the map is flooded, some of the houses in these locations will be floating, and yeah, that's all I found out so far, but I've been predicting some things, and I reckon that Salty and all that will go down somewhere, and they might disappear, they might just go underwater and sink, and things like Sweaty will have floating houses and stuff like Pleasant and Friends as well.
At this very second,
And also Lazy.
There are signs popping up advertising no sweat insurance, and we believe that it'll be these POIs which are protected from the Great Flood. The ones without the insurance signs, on the other hand, won't have the same fate. They'll be submerged underwater, while the ones covered by no sweat insurance will be saved and become floating versions in Season 3. By this logic, Holly Hedges, Sweaty Sands, Pleasant Park, Frenzy Farm, and Lazy Lake will be floating in Season 3. The rest, well, pay your respects while you can. We also know from leaks that
Basically, the rest of the map will be going under. That's what he means by show respect as you can, and yeah, it's a bit upsetting really, because I really like Salty, and with Epic really, I don't really think they needed to do this. I think it's just ruined. I'm just moving my chair and everything for myself. I just think they didn't need to do this. They could have easily, I don't know, just kept it how it was and made a few toggles, given us a new map, because, man, like, Fortnite will not feel the same. I don't know.
Is going to be taking over the agency in the future, as seen in this leaked image of the agency that's completely overtaken by Shadow. They could even go as far as to replace the Midas statue with a Chaos Agent one. We know from leaks that all the Midas statues will be removed. In Season 3, it's also been noted
Chaos Agent is evil. Don't you dare. No, please. What's wrong with Midas? Like, he a ghost dude. And this is where the world of the you-know-what comes from.
the engineer is going to be a Battle Pass skin. She's the woman who could be found on Midas's desk that people are speculating is either Midas's wife or daughter. That's one thing we don't know yet. Somehow Meowscles is going to lose most of his body. With sharks being introduced in Season 3, it looks like Meowscles might turn into like a delicious snack or during the agency storming battle. Get this, apparently a new style of him being replaced as a robot is also expected in Season 3. We're assuming the engineer is going to give him like a robotic body instead to keep him alive. Welcome to Fortnite Season 3, where sharks are eating gigantic cats, the agency is controlled by Shadow, and literal towns are floating in the ocean of a map we've called home since October. Oh yeah.
Okay, so guys, that is a brief summary of everything that's going on right now.
That are incredibly hard to connect with the information in-game right now. Luckily, in-game
Okay guys, so I just went to have a shower, because my mum and dad would have me to, so I went and had a shower, and now I'm back doing this, I guess.
Isn't the only place we're looking. We've analyzed every leak, string of code, Easter egg, secret, and more to create a telescope to the future to see what happens to the Fortnite universe. Spoiler, it doesn't look pretty. The island is going to be flooded with some locations fully submerged, wiped away.
No, it is pretty. We're going to go to the end, we're going to see what will happen, because we've already read most of it.
Ely skin. From this, we could also kind of guess that the engineer is going to be the one who builds the rideable sharks in Season 3 as a way to traverse around the new flooded island. But with the
Okay, so the engineer basically has solved everybody's problems right now. She's going to save Meowscles, she's saved PV, she has saved the Sharky Warks, not really, she just made life very hard because sharks can now eat us. Which is wonderful, isn't it? Now we can get eaten by big monsters. I'm just kidding, we can ride them.
be rideable through a mind-controlling harness, or will they be robotic? Interesting to think about, but not as interesting as the Steamy Stacks meltdown. So Steamy Stacks is in a pretty low position on the map, and we don't see a single no sweat insurance sign anywhere nearby. If our guess is right and Steamy Stacks gets flooded in Season 3, what will end up happening? Don't forget, it's a literal power plant, so it's very possible that this place could have a meltdown and explode, or it could just leak out radiation into the surrounding area. And on the topic of areas being flooded...
So you saying that if this goes on, this is how Epic is going to kill their game as part of the storyline. That's really nice, isn't it? This is how you destroy a game. You get people's hopes up with a new season, bring out the new storyline for it, and it's gone. Okay, so guys, that is basically a few more leaks. So the only leaks I'm going to be putting out now. I hope you guys enjoyed the vid, and peace. My next video will hopefully be how to fix your lag and latency and ping on Xbox on mobile games, and yeah.